Dudes, what is something that you think all girls should know guys think? I love you, and I will continue loving you, but sometimes my nose gets clogged and I need to face the opposite way to fix it. That we can be equally sensitive about our weight/appearance, it just manifests differently. We may not get outwardly offended when you do it, but it's going to rattle around in our brains for a while. Sometimes, when we're driving in a car together and we get really quiet, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong that you need to probe for endlessly. Really, sometimes we just want to zone out while we drive, listen to the music and feel the road. It's perfectly okay to be in each other's company and be silent. Sometimes guys get really into solo hobbies when they're single, and they don't suddenly lose interest in those things just because they're dating again or got married. Even though I love my wife and enjoy being around her, I also want to just sit and read a book or play guitar sometimes. That's in no way a statement about how I feel about her company. I've just played music and read all my life and can't figure out how to make it a two-person activity. The reason we aren't responding to your subtle flirts is because a lot of the time they are simply too subtle. We actually can't tell if you're just being friendly or actually flirting. And we don't want to be labeled a creep or make a fool of ourselves, so many of us tend to assume you're just being friendly. Or maybe your hints were so subtle that they simply didn't even register. Not having an emotional response in a way or to a level you expect does not equal not caring. Yeah, my wife always tells me I need to be more upset at certain things. I am upset, I just don't want to get into the habit of always raising my voice or pouting when something happens that I don't like. I save showing my feelings for when something really bad happens. Also, working in the tech field has really made me just not get upset at almost anything anymore. I have to deal with some dumb stuff. Even if you are insecure about your body, your boyfriend thinks you look really hot. He's with you because he's attracted to you, physically and personally. Every girl I've been with has been very insecure about her body and thought that they were fat and ugly, but honestly, to me while I was dating them, they were the most attractive girl in the whole world. If your boyfriend tells you how attractive you are, he isn't lying and he isn't just trying to make you feel better. He really thinks you're very attractive. I would always make sure to tell her as often as possible so she knows how I see her. Girls should get hints that guys don't get their hints. That we're okay with doing nothing. Too often, I've had women fretting that we're not doing anything and trying to plan a last-minute activity. I'm fine with just chilling and not having every minute of the day accounted for in an itinerary. Because my emotion goes up and down doesn't mean it shows in my face. I often look very blank, mainly because of the work I have done. But I do care and I do love you and love what you're talking about. I think it's safe to say most guys really do think that making their so happy is a top priority. I think most of us think about it much more than most women might think. We're just not all very good at actually implementing/articulating things that work. If I could read the hints they give, that'd be great. Too bad they're written in Aramaic and coded in base 8. That when you vent to us, we usually want to fix it rather than just listen. I learned this from conversations with my wife. These days, when she vents, I ask if she wants me to be in listening mode or fix-it mode. If something is wrong, don't tell everyone except for us why you are mad at us. We seem fine on the surface, and probably most of the time we are. But sometimes we just need a minute to ourselves. Stress is real, and it doesn't mean we are trying to get away from you. Just let us have a minute alone from time to time. I think all girls should know that it is perfectly fine to ask a guy out or show actual interest. Society sucks and puts a lot of pressure on men to be the one who makes the first move. The confidence boost it would cause if a girl made the first move once in a while would be absolutely astounding. Whenever a man just spaces out for a while and look brain dead, wait a while till they snap back into reality, then ask them what they were thinking about, chances are it's either something funny or stupid. Or, more often than not, absolutely nothing. It's nice just restarting Windows every now and then. That small boobs are beautiful. If you're ever wondering why a guy you've been hitting on isn't picking up what you're setting down, it's because many of us tend to err on the side of caution and assume you're just being friendly. The worst thing that can happen is they say no thing is a load of crap. The worst thing that can happen is being labeled a creep or someone that mistakes friendliness for flirting. We are far more insecure than you may think, certainly more than we let on. We think about our image, our weight, how we come across to people, bad decisions we've made, all that stuff. Unprompted compliments, especially from women, are extremely helpful to me. While we may kick up a fuss about fashion/image advice, and it will take a lot of persuasion, we always feel fucking awesome afterwards and will remember it forever. We greatly value our alone time. When we say I just want to be left alone, let us be. We will come and talk to you when we're ready. That it is okay for your partner to have some different taste than you. Most of my female friends always call they're so gross or stupid for liking some really innocent things, simply because they aren't into it themselves. Insulting your significant other makes it seem like they aren't actually that significant to you. So likes something that is strange to you? Talk to them about it. Is it actually as bad as you thought? Explain to them directly why it bothers you. If it's not, let them enjoy the thing and don't be rude. We are not always thinking. Our brain can just chill and no think about anything. Also, if I am not talking to you, that does not mean I am thinking about someone else. I am probably thinking about how plastic dinosaurs toys are made up of real dinosaurs. Plastic is made from oil which is made from fossil fuel which is made from decomposing plants and animals, e.g. dinosaurs hence, plastic dinosaurs toys are potentially made from real dinosaurs, or some crazy like that. The whole thing of talking about feelings and showing emotions. I don't want to generalize too harsh, but in my personal experience women tend to get more passes when it comes to being extrovertive about feelings. As a man, you are more likely to get punished in one way or the other. When you show any sort of emotion or weakness, it is more likely that someone takes advantage of it or you simply lose respect among your peers. Yes, even the women. Showing emotions is therefore a big thing for many guys, and it is a privilege you have to earn for being trustworthy and being a person who knows how to respond to emotionality. It's not like we just want to look cool or self-conscious. Many men might have gone through some stuff and are aware or cautious of the consequences they might face for revealing how they feel. Women should not pressure men into talking about their feelings. I would rather be told straight to my face that you're leaving me for someone else. Don't make up stuff while you're breaking up with me because you think it'll hurt less. I'll see that you're with someone else eventually anyway. Just makes you look bad. Most of us are touch-starved. Even if you're just friends, give him a hug out of the blue. It'll make his day, if not his week. Also, if you ask a dude out, there's a 99% chance they say yes. Go for it. Yes, this is a serious answer. We are catching occasional glances at your boobs because, well, we like boobs. I am progressive, but was not raised in a progressive light. We are not made of iron, and some of us are emotionally scarred from childhood trauma. Society expects men to be strong, but often we're barely holding it together in public from being internally shattered. And it would be nice if women made the first move for a change. Rejection hurts more than you think. We're not interested in playing the mind reader game. If you tell us something, we're going to take you at face value because that's the sane response. You have no valid reason to get butthurt if you meant something completely different from what you said. Sometimes we are not in the mood for sex. It doesn't mean we're not attracted to you anymore. It's not a judgment on your looks. Why is it okay for you to regularly turn down sex without it being a reflection on your feelings for your boyfriend, but when we do it, it must mean we don't love you anymore or don't find you attractive anymore? Sometimes we're just not feeling it. That guys are not all the same, so there's nothing that guys think that will encompass the whole truth. Talk to your guy friends and boyfriends, communicate openly, and you will learn more about him as an individual than you ever did in this thread. Virgins are not thirsty assholes who follow you around everywhere and sit in their room all day playing video games. They're just people who haven't picked anyone up yet. Even if they are playing video games, sex is not an achievement. Idku needs to hear this, but sex, while awesome at times, is just another pleasurable biological function. It doesn't have a timestamp or expiration date.